Today I'm bringing you a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to create your very own personal text and voice-activated Telegram bot powered by ChatGPT. You will be able to configure multiple bot modes and personalities to fulfill your needs, limit access to the bot only for the people you want, and you will be able to transcribe voice inputs or say those audio messages from your annoying colleagues. And the best part, you don't need to be an expert. No coding skills required. As long as you know how to copy and paste, you're all set. This bot can be set up to run straight from your PC or Mac or from a cheap server in the cloud. I will be covering both options in this video. Use these timecodes down below for your convenience. And now, let's dive in. We will be using the bot code written by Carefly and available for free on GitHub. The link is in the description. Follow it, and there locate the code, and after that press download zip. Important note, OpenAI API we'll be using is paid, but you will be given some free credit to start with, and the prices are actually not that high. They are right here on your screen. Both questions and answers are calculated, and each subsequent answer includes all the context unless you start a new dialog. To give you a better pricing understanding, I'm using this bot together with my family and friends, and on average each month I get charged with a huge bill of around 60 cents. And those $5 in free credits equals to about 2 million words spent between you and this bot, or up to 14 hours of transcribed audio. We'll need an OpenAI API key, and it's easy to get. Head to OpenAI website and click on the Sign Up button. Fill out the registration form with your personal information. Go to platform.openai.com, click your avatar, select View API Keys, and click the Create button to generate an API key. Copy your API key and save it somewhere to use later in the process. Now we'll need to create a Telegram bot and get its token. Open Telegram and search for bot father. Send a message to bot father with the command new bot. Follow the prompts to create a new bot and get your bot token. In the extracted files from the archive you've downloaded earlier, locate the config folder and open the config.example.yml file in a text editor. You can use Notepad++, Sublime Text, or any other text editor you want. Replace the placeholders for the OpenAI API key and Telegram bot token with the actual values you obtained in previous step. Save the file as config.yml. Don't close it yet. Remember that your Telegram bot can be found by anybody, so it's quite a good idea to limit access only to people you want. In the same config file from the previous step, look for allowed Telegram usernames. Enter usernames or Telegram user IDs inside brackets. Use commas to separate. Each username should be enclosed in single quotes, while user ID should be not. Now locate chat_modes.yml file. Here we have all the distinct personas or styles the bot can emulate. 15 options are already configured. These span from the versatile general assistant, an empathetic psychologist, to positive motivator or an intelligent code assistant. You'll even find a personality modeled after Elon Musk himself. Should there be any personas you deem unnecessary, simply comment using a hash sign at the beginning of each line like this. Making changes to modes is easy. Simply modify the wording while preserving the original structure. Adding more modes can be done by replicating the existing ones, so nothing is broken. Here I've added an audio to text mode. As an instruction for ChatGPT, I scripted for any user prompt, strictly reply with microphone emoji. Do not reply with anything else. This way I can send or forward a voice message, and ChatGPT will give me a transcription and a neat microphone emoji. This makes it an ideal tool for transcribing audio in Telegram, especially for those who don't want to pay extra for Telegram Premium subscription. Go to the docker.com and download the appropriate version for your operating system. Installation is simple and straightforward. One more thing we'll need to download and install is Python. Head to python.org and download the installation file for your OS. Install Python. Now when you have Docker and Python installed, open command prompt or terminal on your computer. Enter following commands so your computer downloads the packages needed. After entering each command, make sure it's completed before proceeding with the next one. All the comments will be in the video description for your convenience. Navigate to the extracted folder in your command prompt or terminal. To do that, use the change directory command or cd. Copy-paste and run the next command to rename the environment configuration file. Copy-paste and run this command to build and run the Docker container. Wait for the container to be built and start running. The only downside here is that your Telegram bot will be running only when your computer is on and has an active internet connection. If you want 24/7 access to the bot without the need to keep your computer running, consider using Docker on a cheap rented server, which we'll be discussing next. You will need a cheap VPS. I'm using Vultr and I'm quite happy with them. I'm running a small website alongside the bot on a $6 Intel high-performance cloud server. However, for bots only, I think you should be totally fine with a cheaper, regular performance. Don't mind a higher amount you see on screen. That's due to additional tax we Ukrainians have to pay on internet services. I think for most countries there will be no extra charges. I'll put an affiliate link in the description that will give you a $100 free credit to be used in 14 days. If you decide to stick with Vultr after that, I might receive a small commission with no additional cost to you. However, you're totally free to pick another provider as the installation process will be mostly similar. When creating the instance using Vultr, select Ubuntu and desired location. You can select a free control panel if you plan on using it later for things like website managing, but we won't need that for the bot. Once you have the instance created, you can use the web console here to input all the comments. Copy-paste these comments one by one and make sure each is completed before moving to the next. Now we can use a free FTP client like FileZilla to send our files to the server. Create a folder for the bot, change its permission to 755. Now drag bot files into it. Return to the server console, change the directory to the folder you've just created, and copy-paste this command. Now wait for the container to be built and start running. Open Telegram and search for your bot by its username. Press start and send a message to your bot to start chatting with it. If bot replies to your commands, congratulations, you now have a ChatGPT-powered assistant in Telegram. Don't forget to use the bot menu to switch between bot modes and use the Start New Dialog feature when you want the bot to forget about previous messages and not include that context in the new reply. And definitely hit that subscribe button if this tutorial was useful, and I'll see you in the next video.